As you can see, it's a beautiful sunrise which I've captured here, and it's a very pretty view from here. And here is the snow pileup. We had a snowstorm on Thursday, and as you can see, there is still a bit of cleaning remaining here in Manhattan. I'm pretty lucky to get this view from this height up. The whole city was covered in snow, and it's just, the view is amazing. Right now it's around 0 degrees or probably less than that. It's pretty fascinating to see all this snow pileup. It's pretty cold in here. Hi guys, what's up everyone, this is Gaurav. Welcome back to another video. As you can see behind me, the Manhattan is covered with full snow and it's very cold right now. It's like 25 degrees Fahrenheit, which is around -4 degrees Celsius, and there was a winter storm and a snowstorm in couple of days back, and because of that the city is fully covered in snow. I will be showing you how much snow did Manhattan get, and it's around like 1 feet of snow, so it's been really chilly, and I hope you all are doing great. And in this video I'm going to talk about some of the options, like around 10 options which you can take if you did not get selected in your H1-B and your OPT is expiring. So it's very important to have a plan B. I always keep on saying always have a plan B. Why? Because it is very important to have a plan B, because if you did not get a job, or if you got a job and you were on OPT and you did not get H1-B visa, then what you will do. So this all are very important questions and very important options which you have to select when you are not aware of what your circumstances will be after your OPT gets ended and you don't have H1-B visas, or if you have no other option than just going back to your country. So there are many options. There are like around 10 options which I'm going to tell you in this video if you are not selected at H1-B visa after your OPT ends. So if you want to know what are those, please keep on watching. You can see here how much is the snow. The whole leg of mine can go. It was severe snow pile up here, and that has been severely affected New York City. In 5 years, this is the most which you can see here. Number 1 point would be to get a cap exempt H1-B visa from a non-profit organization or a non-profit company. Now what it does, it even if the quota of H1-B visa is full, they will get you an exempt H1-B visa which you can use to stay in the United States, even though the original H1-B visa you could not get it. And this can be done through a non-profit organization. I will be making a separate video for that, but just for now, just remember this: you can get a exempt H1-B status from a non-profit organization where you can apply, and there is another different steps which I'll be telling you how to apply and how it can work out. Number 2 option is to study Ph.D. after your OPT is over. I understand Ph.D. will take more time, like 2 or 4 years, but however OPT is also available after you complete your Ph.D. program. So if you are not getting anything, if you did not get your H1-B visa, then you can go for Ph.D. programs, and then you will be able to get your OPT approved even after you are done with your Ph.D. program. I understand that it might not be in your list, but that can be used as an option B if you want to pursue Ph.D. And Ph.D. is usually takes around 4 to 5 years depending on your coursework, but Ph.D. is a good option to pursue if you do not get your H1-B or your OPT is not extended. Number 3 point is, do you have an idea? You can start your own business after you have done your masters and after your OPT ends. So if you have an idea, you can do your own research and set up your own company, get funding for the company, and you can get your H1B visa approved after you start up your own company. So that is another option, that if you have a brilliant idea, you have a startup idea, you should go with it, and in that way you will be able to get some funding. And if you're approved for funding and if you set up your own company, your H1B visa will be approved and you can go to that part too. So that was another option which you can get if you want to remain in the United States. As you can see, this snow that turns out into ice, so that's not good. You have to take it away, otherwise it gets a little bit slippery. And also, as you can see, the snow is really hard when I try to step on it, so it needs to be cleaned up, otherwise this is very dangerous when it comes to walking on it. So the next option is to get your another master's or an MBA program, but there is a catch here. If you get your second master's or an MBA program from US university again, then you are not eligible for an OPT. So that's gonna be a problem after you graduate. But if you want to remain in the United States for a couple of more years, then you can pursue your masters and your MBA if you want to. But I will highly recommend to take options of Ph.D. program, because in that way you can also do OPT and also you will be eligible for like few more years of visa. So that's another important thing which you should note. Masters or MBA is an option, but only you have to be careful that you won't be allowed to do any OPT after that. As you can see, another beautiful view from here of the city. It's like a sunrise, which I'm showing you with the more close-up. It's a pretty view. Another option is to study in a different country if you would like to. Then that's another option. After graduating from a US university, you can go to Canada, Australia, or any other country where you want to pursue your job opportunities, or you want to pursue your another study. So there is an option of study or going and working in different other countries like Ireland, Australia, Canada. There are many more countries which you can go for, and they will provide you work visa depending on their immigration policies. And so that's another option which you should opt for if you would like to divert from United States, and if you want to still stay out of your country and go somewhere else, then this is another option of going to and studying or working in a different country. Another option which I would not recommend, but it's just to get your I-20 letter. You might enroll in some other online classes, or maybe you have to enroll at a US university just for the sake of enrollment and learning some basic course. And if you are allowed to have those kind of courses and you want to stay in the United States, then you might be able to take some courses and get your I-20 so that you can stay in the United States. But I do not recommend this option, because you can definitely go for other masters or you can go for Ph.D. program, but do not enroll in any university just for getting an I-20 and just staying and maintaining your visa status. That I do not recommend, but I'm just saying that that is an option. It's up to you whether to take this option or not, but according to me, you should definitely avoid this option. So in next option, you can convert your visa into a J1 visa and enroll in a university. So J1 visa has a different criteria and it will be a different scenario, but there is an option where you can convert your visa into a J1 visa and you can stay in the United States. That can be another possibility which you can look into if your double masters or if your MBA program you do not want to enroll into universities, or then you can convert your visa into a J1 visa, and that's how you will stay in the United States. And that is another possible solution which you can get out of it. Okay, another option which is very simple is to get married to a US citizen or an H1-B visa holder, so you can convert your visa to H4 visa and then you can try to find a job. That is the most easiest and simplest way to fall in love with a girl and get your visa status convert into a green card or an H4 visa. In that way you will be able to stay in the United States, and that should be your last option if you do not have any resource. And if you found your soulmate into the United States, then that's wonderful. You will be able to get a green card or an H4 visa if you marry an H1B visa holder, and that's how you can stay here, and that is another alternative option which you can go for it. So alright guys, that's it for this video. These were the possible solution which you can, or possible options which you can take if you did not get your H1B visa or your OPT is ending, or if you could not get your OPT extended. So this all were the possible options. So always have a plan B. Do not stick to plan A because life is too short. Anything can happen, so always be prepared for the worst situations, and of course enjoy your happy moments and try to get as many as options possible and be clear about what you want to do, because you have invested a lot of money. And of course every situation, every person will be different, every situation will be unique, so you have to take options according to your situation. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Probably in next video I will show you more of New York City. This time it was very cold, so I didn't even bother to go out. I was planning to go to some different places and shoot there, but next time I'll definitely do vlogging, and I will see you in the next one.